Why are you guys standing in front of my face? Get out of here. Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Why is chat? Oh, that was my stomach. Did you hear that? Hi. Hi. Let me move over to the side. Probably should have double checked before I streamed. But you know what? We're having a chill day. It's okay. We can have a little bit of scuff to start off the evening. Good evening, everybody. Today we are using our Zoom H6 mic because it's been a while. I've been wanting to use it. Hopefully sound is okay. I did not do much sound checking. I see, thank you so much for the resub. Tier 3 resub for 33 months. Currently on a 32-month streak. Thank you. Is it time for more rolls? Rolls ended today. We all got 200 free rolls. And then we got to roll until we got 5 SSRs. It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. 333, that's right. Hello Whiskers, hello Thrash, hello Booze, hello Icy, hello Quirt, hello Kuma, hello Fairy, hello Skulldrock, hi. I have adjusted my OBS layout, so hopefully this works a little bit better. I can see a little bit more of myself. So I know what the heck I'm doing on the screen. How are we doing today? I was thinking about what I should stream. Animal Crossing or one of my many games in my backlog, and figured it has been a hot minute. We should ASMR since it's been a while. You have to play the Miside. It's probably Miside, right? Before I do. In that case, you'll want to do it before potentially Tuesday. That's right. You heard it here first. I'm thinking about trying a schedule again next week, and I have it tentatively on Tuesday. Yes, you have to play Miside. Mr. Brother, my brother, gifted it to me along with a few other games for Christmas, so I do have it. Hello, Ion. You're gonna start after stream? Okay. I don't know how long the game is. I'm assuming it's not that long. Also, hello, Yurka. I don't remember if I said hello already. It's the waifu game. That's right. Another Yandere game. I am always down for that. That's sweet of Genbro. Yeah. He sent it to me, or he gifted it to me at like 1 a.m. my time. So I was scrambling to send him back a gift. It got there a couple days later. That's okay. Really needed this ASMR session. Me too. Classic. In my defense, he sent it 1 a.m. December 26th. So you know what? It's okay. It's okay if mine was a little late. I didn't think we were doing gifts. Considering I only hear from him maybe once a year. He only hears from me when I hear from him. Thank game itself is pretty unique art design and all. Yeah, it looks fun. It looks pretty. Did I gift him a scarf? I didn't think. Indeed, thank you for the suggestion. I gifted him some nice warm gloves. Actually, was it a scarf or was it a... It might have been like a beanie. Like a winter knit beanie. Something like that. You know how I felt on New Year's? Yes. You pulled 2 muscles? Whoa. That means you'll get 2 good luck this year. Gloves, scarf, beanie for cold weather spot. Yeah. The weather here has been iffy. Up and down. It's cold right now, but generally it's been getting warmer. But that's fine because I haven't been going out. You pulled a muscle under your shoulder and pec, so moving it is fun, and God forbid you sneeze. Oh, I hate it. I don't know if I pulled something or what at one point, but for a while it hurt to... It just hurt randomly. I can't remember if I was stretching or sneezing or what. Or breathing too deeply. But you know, I was fine. You got something in GBF, she gotta be good, right? Her name is Yggdrasil. Do you mean like a drop during a raid? Or do you mean during roulette? If you mean Christmas Yggdrasil, hey, congrats. You hurt yourself breathing too deep? No, it hurt to breathe too deeply, I think. It was a while ago. The pain went away eventually. Something like that. You summoned her? The Christmas one? The Baby Iggy story? I don't think I have Baby Iggy. Hello, hair so welcome. Happy New Year. Did you guys do anything exciting besides Thrash's broken back? I did not hear any fireworks, unless gunshots count. But no, I didn't hear those either. However, I am still getting notifications that are like, were those fireworks or gunshots? They were probably gunshots. So that's something. You played a 4-hour domino game? Why was it 4 hours? Guys, I had Jensen's cut oranges and apples. I only ate some oranges, but I'm still hungry. This is terrible. Gunshots? Yeah. America. I have like one of those neighborhood apps that has a sort of anonymous social media thing where the people in your area can give you heads ups about like break-ins in the area and stuff like that. Some people will be like, hey, my internet is out. Is your internet out? The answer is usually yes. And then usually once a day they'll be like, hey man, I heard gunshots. Is it just me? Which of course is very reassuring and not concerning at all. But it's fine as long as we stay indoors, right? But you live in the forest, hopefully no bears break in. Actually, I have seen videos of people nearby who've had their, well, nearby, in the general area where bears got into their trash cans and things like that. Actually, not a bear, but the other day, I was taking a nap and I woke up feeling groggy, and then I checked my phone and I saw a notification on our camera that it like records any movement in the front of our house. So if, you know, someone's trying to break in, God forbid, or solicitor's ringing our doorbell, or Mr. Nephew is playing out in the front, or the mailman's dropping off a package, we will get a notification and we can see what's going on out there. I saw a dog, and it was a big fluffy dog, and as I was seeing this dog, I also heard a man outside calling what sounded vaguely like Jensen's name, and I was still groggy from sleep, so I couldn't. At first, for a while, for the first few calls, I was still, hunk shoe, me. And I didn't do anything. But after I saw that notification, I was like, oh my god, Mr. Brother-in-law found a dog outside. He's trying to call Jensen's. We're getting a new dog and it's fluffy. So of course, all of a sudden I was awake. I ran downstairs. He'd still been calling what I presumed was Jensen's name, so I figured she hadn't heard. I ran downstairs. Jensen was in the kitchen. I was like, you know where Mr. Brother-in-law is? And she looked at me all confused because I ran down the stairs really fast. And she was like, oh, I think he's at his desk. So I went over to check. Sure enough, he was there. I was very sad. So I came back. I was like, I thought I heard Mr. Brother-in-law call your name, and I saw a dog outside on our camera. I put 2 and 2 together. Did not get 4, but I thought we got a new dog, and she was like, oh. Alas, it was the neighbor's dog, and the guy was calling the dog's name, apparently. After I finally woke up, double-checked the camera again, I realized, yeah, that was the neighbor's big fluffy dog. I was very disappointed. Good evening, Moose. There actually had been a dog on the loose in the area before, when I was taking Mr. Nephew to the park. So I was like, this time is it. We also saw a cat once too. But apparently Mr. Brother-in-law is really allergic. I don't think I'm allergic anymore. But I shouldn't get a cat. I shouldn't get a pet. I don't remember if I told this story once. Oh, Ion, thank you for the comfort on posture check. Yeah, my posture's really bad right now. You can see it when I'm slouching. Teehee. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Is that a Nest Cam? A Nest Cam? No, it's like one of those Ring cameras. I don't know what a Nest Cam is. That's very sus. The dog? Yeah, they probably I assume smelled that we had several dogs in our house. That's what happened actually at our last house, where a dog had come to our door because they had smelled Bailey and Emmy. Hello, Eddie. Alas, we found those owners too. But there was a time a few months ago where I saw another dog on the Ring camera at our front door. I can't remember if I was napping then, but I had checked my phone and there was a guy at our door. And, you know, Jensis and I, if we don't recognize the person, we assume they're like solicitors, so we don't really answer the door unless we know them. I don't think I even realized that he was actually ringing the doorbell. Sometimes it's just, you know, Amazon dropping off a package or something like that. And I brushed it off. I checked the previous notification. I saw that a dog had been at our front door, and I realized, hey, that dog looks kind of familiar. This dog looks like our dog. This dog looks like Bailey. And so I went to Jensis, who was working at the time, and I was like, do you know where Bailey is? I think Bailey's outside. I think Bailey got out. And Jensis looked at me all confused, and she was like, no, she's inside. I just let her in. And now I was really confused. So I go look for Bailey. I find her. She's in the house. I'm extremely confused. I go outside and I check the gate, and the gate is open. Do you need glasses? I do not need glasses. That was my dog. Apparently Jensis had, or somebody had let the dogs out. We have people cut our grass periodically because it's a fairly big yard. And they had forgotten to close the gate, so Bailey had gone outside at the gate, snooped around our front door, and then went back through the gate, came back inside the house. So thank God we didn't lose our dog. And the guy that came to our door was a concerned, understandably, neighbor that was trying to tell us, hey, you know, your gate's open and your dog got out. Alas, Bailey's playing with you all. She runs the joint. She definitely 100% does not run the joint. She is not the alpha dog in any way, shape, or form. She is not the alpha dog of the dogs. She is not the alpha of the house. She is probably at the bottom of the pecking order here, just above Bibby, below even me, and that's saying something. Below even Mr. Nephew. She's a very skittish dog. She's the cunning lady in waiting that will poison you all. No, that's Emmy. Emmy is the actually intelligent one. She's so intelligent, she probably didn't even bother leaving through the gate because she was like, well, who else is gonna feed me periodically, twice a day, give me scraps of food, you know? She's a smart one. I mentioned it before, but Emmy is the one that locked me out of my room on... Was it during Christmas? Yeah, I think it was during Christmas. She somehow locked the door while I was downstairs eating dinner with my family. We had them put in my room so that they wouldn't go crazy over the guests and they wouldn't jump up and try to eat all the food and stuff like that. That's actually what Emmy did at one point. One of the guests, one of Mr. Brother-in-law's friends, wanted to see the dogs, so they let them out, and of course Bailey got all excited, and then Emmy ran over to see who was there, and immediately after she lost interest, and then she tried to go over to the food, but of course Genesis was watching. Emmy had already eaten so many of our plates before. Hello, Mio. Mio, did you see my message in Discord about the crew? Oh, I think you did. No, did you? Actually, no, you did not. Maybe. Did you see it? Emmy's so smart, unfortunately. She's a very naughty dog. You did? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Emmy is relatively young. Hello, Nikonaro. She's middle-aged for a dog. I think she's about 4 years. And her breed lives to probably around 8ish. But she's so obsessed with eating people food. She's so bad about it that she's already getting gray hairs on the top of her head. I was too weak. All I did was spit balls on her, no damage. Well, just so you're aware in the future. At 50, you wanna double check the element of his shields so you don't heal him. It's not really much of a problem anymore, but still. Belial's not too bad. Hello, Ray. Oh no. I mean, it's her fault for jumping up, eating steaks, pushing containers onto the ground, getting glass everywhere just so she can get at the meat. She's been very, very naughty lately. And she knows it's wrong. She's an extremely intelligent dog. I just know that one day she'll be able to open my hecking door on her own. But steak is yummy. You would do the same. Push down a glass container. That dog is desperate. Bailey will sometimes jump up too and eat food. But Emmy is worse. Bailey does it because she's a dog. she just sees food. Emmy does it fully knowing that it's wrong and doing it anyway because she'll do anything for food. Hello, Spam. I heard that Hello Kitty Animal Crossing game is coming out in a month. We're probably gonna be playing that. I can't remember when the new Pokemon Legends game was coming out. Let's see. Pokemon Legends ZA. Initial release 2025. Oh, there isn't even a Q1, Q2, so it's probably at the end of the year, huh? Man, I was really hoping it'd be like in February. Atari? What is an Atari again? Oh, it's a type of console. I'm assuming it's a fairly old console. Let's see. Atari. Do-do-do. From the 70s? Ooh. CA is gonna be dope. Arceus was one of my favorite gen playthroughs. Arceus was very fun to play through. You should probably go back and try it out again sometime. Mr. Nephew has been playing Okami lately. I'm very excited for the sequel, by the way. He was telling me once, Auntie Jen, I want to play that game where you kill the where you draw and you kill the bad guys. And I was like, Mr. Nephew, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. And I finally realized that he was talking about Okami. Of course, he didn't remember the dog. He just remembered the drawing and the killing people. Best part of ZA is Mega's coming back. Best part of ZA is new Pokemon game. I'm just excited for new Pokemon. He's on his gaming arc. Kinda. He's fairly good at it, too. He's getting better. He still can't quite read, though. So he doesn't know what's going on. And he doesn't know how to progress. But he likes the fighting. Okami, yeah. They announced that they're making a sequel, too. Finally. They announced the sequel, right? Yeah. He'll get the hang of it. I had to tell him a couple of things, but he got the hang of it pretty quickly. Pirates of the Caribbean for Wii? I have never played Pirates of the Caribbean for Wii. Being a kid gaming is just playing the first 2 levels over again. You're right. I'm excited for when he gets old enough to play Pokemon properly, because he still plays it a little bit, but I think mostly he kind of just runs around. I've been letting him play the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee that I had, and he's not very good at throwing the Pokeballs. And of course he can't read, so he doesn't know what moves to use. But you know, he'll get there one day. And then Baby will get old enough to play Pokemon, and then they can battle each other, and it'll be great. I'll be so happy. Have you slept well? My sleep schedule is still running a little late. I'd like to fix it. I never used to know what moves were good or bad. When I was a kid, for sure, I never used to know how to do things. I don't think I think it took me a long time before I could beat the Elite Four when I was younger. Hello, Sir Cree. Made it through Pokemon Yellow without knowing what moves do. He could do this. He could, but he's not very patient. When he gets to hard parts in games and he can't do it, or he doesn't know what to do, he'll ask me or Jensis to do it for him. And usually I'm like, you know, if you can't do it, just play something else. And he doesn't want to do it for you. And he's busy doing something else, probably watching Bibby. Trying to beat Brock with a Pikachu, but Ash did it in the anime. Oh, if she plays competitively and you're super casual, yeah, it can be hard. True, Ash did, that's right. So you'd be like, wow, Ash beat Brock with a Pikachu, so I'm going to beat Brock with a Pikachu. Maybe it's just a skill issue. His Pikachu's just better. I play Pokemon games the most brainless way. I spend ages grinding my starting party and brute force through the game with them. Oh god. I would hate my mons being unevenly leveled. My friends used to be like, oh yeah, my starter's level 60, and then all my other Pokemon, they're like level 35, 40, or something like that. I needed all my mons to be like 1-2 levels different max. I could never subject another person to a Soul Link. If that's the way you play Pokemon, Soul Link would probably be difficult, yeah. Your girlfriend is like Ash, and you're like Ash's mom, staying home and getting it on with Mr. Mime. Is that a fact, Boomcake? Are you attracted to Mr. Mime? Happy New Year, Kamal. Hello. How is your year going? Reminding everyone to claim their free grand. Yeah, we only have what? 15 hours left, something like that, before it expires. I thought it was sooner, but I looked at the wiki. There's still a little bit of time left. Free grand? Yeah, you get to pick. You get to choose. which one you want. So generous. You got Grand Percy sword again? Heck yeah, fire carry. Tell Mr. Nephew that you used the Master Ball on a Weedle. Well, that's your personal choice, Mio. You do what you gotta do. That would be a nightmare. It's okay. For me, he doesn't know how to save his game, and I don't plan on telling him so that he doesn't ruin any of my save files in case I need to go back to it. We still haven't played Okami on stream. We probably will one day, but that's a game that I've played through so often. Often enough. Often for me. When I was younger, I can't even remember how many times I played through it. But with the sequel coming out, we gotta stream it. You're relying on him lacking intuition. He's at the age where he definitely doesn't know how to save. He was like, Auntie Jen, I got on this thing in Okami. I didn't know what to do. It was the save thing, so I told him, oh no, don't touch that. Stay away from it. So now he knows not to save. Baby Whiskers thought the Master Ball was too precious to use on Mewtwo, so it was never used. I don't think I ever used it on anything that wasn't a legendary. Not that I can remember. He'll do it one day and you'll be so mad. As long as he doesn't do it in a game that I'm still playing. He has to play Animal Crossing, and I tell him no because I'm still playing Animal Crossing. I need him to not mess up my island. Okami, that's fine. Apparently I started replaying it when they first ported it to the Switch, and I got like almost 7 hours in. Still pretty early. But if we play it for stream, I'll restart, of course. And in Pokemon Go, I dropped that one too. I didn't stream that, I think, but I don't mind messing around in that. Do you not have a little Mr. Nephew in the Nintendo account? I haven't made one specifically for him, but I guess I could make one. But if I make him his own account and he starts fresh there, usually at the beginning of games there's a lot of dialogue to go through, and he's at the age where he kind of just wants to go in and kill things. You know, he just wants to mess around, fighting monsters, stuff like that. He still doesn't know how to read, so it's fine. Let him rip. Yep. I can't get him addicted to video games just yet. I still want to be able to use my Switch. Has he started liking a sport? He was playing soccer outside the other day with Jensis. I can see the front yard from my room, so while I was passing by, I saw them playing with a soccer ball. But at first, I only saw Jensis playing with it, and Mr. Nephew was kind of just following her. So in my head, I was like, is she hogging the ball? Nintendo games are the best bet for kids his age, or silly indie games. Yeah, he actually had a phase where he really liked this free. I started downloading a bunch of free games off the Switch so that he could mess around in it. It was a little flight simulator thing, and Mr. Brother-in-law taught him how to get started in it enough so that he could fly around. So he was messing around in that for a while. I don't remember him playing any of the other games. You would enjoy Lost Sphere, I think, maybe. What is this game? Lost Sphere. I misspelled that. I'm typing with one hand. It's a role-playing game. Square Enix. What is it? Motown. And it doesn't look like my type of game. Can I see a trailer? It's Final Fantasy like. Oh, I only liked one Final Fantasy game, and that was 15. Which I know is quite divisive. 15 is so good. It is so good. But I know it's quite different from a lot of the other Final Fantasy games. A lot of the other Final Fantasy games. More like you then? Yeah. It looks cute. I don't think it'd be my kind of thing though. 6 years ago. Oh, it's 2017. I see. Doop. There we go. I miss 15. That was such a fun playthrough. Sorry I recommended it. I'm a terrible empath. No, that's alright. Thank you for the rec. I'm just extremely picky. And also I'm at a point where I'm trying not to buy too many video games until I get a job. Does Mr. Nephew have a Pokemon plushie? Yeah, he is a Pokemon plushie. He's had a giant Pikachu. I don't know if we still have it though. I gifted him one of mine at one point. I don't know if he still has it though. Does Mr. Nephew like retro games? Not that I can think of. He plays a bunch of games on his tablet, so he's played like Fruit Ninja, things like that. Not really anything retro. Retro games are like God of War 1 now. Why? What year was God of War 1 from? Fruit Ninja is such a good game. Yeah. He likes making Jensis play it too. 2005? Oh, is it really? Dang, that is old now. Man, 2005 was 2 decades ago. That's crazy. Oh boy. Guys, we're getting old. I don't want to get old. 20 years ago, huh? Unless my math is grossly incorrect. God, I hope not. Can I make you younger? I do not have this power. I'm a human. 2005 is 20 years ago. I'm gonna actually need a second ring. Oh man. I'm gonna get older again this year. It's gonna suck. 20 years ago, kids used to own cassette tape players than smartphones. 20 years ago, I didn't own a cassette tape player. When I was a kid, I had a CD player though, a portable CD player. Man, can you imagine lugging around one of those these days? So nostalgic. When was the last time I've even seen a CD player? Probably was 20 years ago. Some kids in 2005 probably had cassette tape players. Yeah, probably. I don't think I ever used any cassette tapes. I think that our DVD player had cassette tape capabilities. Maybe. Did you use a floppy disk? No. I remember that one of our teachers required a floppy disk as a school supply. That was the only time I ever owned one. We never even used it. So I never really learned. I never used one. Never really learned how to use one. Jen is so old. Clearly, I just said that I've never used a floppy disk. Therefore, I am not old. Will Jen continue to create chaos and destruction in 2025? What? What are you talking about? I am the epitome of cozy. Ask anybody, right guys? Nobody in chat has even seen a floppy disk. I know Rotary hasn't. Hello, Ion. How are you today? I played Star Wars Pod Racer on a computer with a square disk thingy. You've used floppy disks? Then you must be older than me. You guys aren't that young, generally speaking, besides Rotary. Usually it's only Rotary. That's like, what is this old thing that I've never heard of? Imagine being that old. I feel so old now. I haven't even typed yet and you're talking. Hey Rotary, how's it going? Hey, you wanna make a setup to execute the last 10% of my sub HL? Hey Rotary. God dang it. This is how Rotary finds out this whole time. I've been talking behind his back. Rotary isn't a mod anymore? Rotary still has the green sword. How hard is the last 10%? It's not that hard. I'm sure you'd be able to do it, Combo. You don't think you have the units needed for 10% burst? It's sad. I should practice solo. I have all the stuff for solo. It's just annoying to individually guard the characters for the Lucio setup. I can have Yatima, Anilla, and Shalem with Keelan and tag team 4 times. I guess if your grid is good enough. I don't know. The last 10% of being in your 20s hits hard. It's a good thing I'm still in my mid-20s, right guys? Your grid is M2. Oh. I don't think that's gonna cut it, I'm sorry. I'll practice using Lucio again. I haven't used that setup in a while. My third mid-20s, I have no idea what you're talking about. The mid is doing a lot of work, but yet, what? I don't come to stream to take this from you people. I look old and nice. Well, we can still practice. We'll get there. I still need practice. I still need a way to properly do Hexa. Everything's so easy until I get to 40 and nobody wants to cross their summon because my stupid Alexiel isn't uncapped and I missed getting Gojo. Jen is still young, that's right. Is Jen trying that mid-20s? Hey. Look at me. How old do you think I look? Mid-20s, right? I'm so mid-20s. You have Alex. Is your Alex fully uncapped? I tried it. Not uncapped to see how big the damage is. And I guarded and I died. Can you borrow 100 gold bricks? I do not have 100 gold bricks. I would love to have 100 gold bricks. What is mid? Is that like 27 to 29? 27 to 29 is more late 20s. Mid 20s is probably more 24 to 26, maybe 27. You have 3 copies. I guess if you can sunstone if I want. No. Definitely do not do that. But thank you. I literally have everything I need to solo Hexa except for Alex, and the idea of sunstoning Alex makes me feel ill. She's been 25 for 10 years. Hey, Ash Ketchum hasn't aged in 20 years. Anime characters, a lot of the time, don't age much, if at all. I am an anime girl. Oro dodged you so hard you got copies of Yatima, Bubs, and Belial instead. I've been seeing posts on Twitter of people talking about how they did 900 rolls, 1200 rolls, 1900 rolls, like ridiculous numbers, before getting Orologia, and sometimes not even then. Is that why you became an anime girl, to stay 25 forever? You got me. I saw someone who sparked like 6 times. Yeah, it's insane. Man, at that point, just wait for a Sierra ticket if you don't have the gold moons. haven't sunstoned my Orologia yet. I'll wait until I have a setup that needs it. I don't have a lot of sunstones anymore. I used one for Elanyon's 4th skill, so now I only have 4 left. That's another reason I can't sunstone Alexiel, because I'm definitely not sunstoning her over Orologia. I need them to come out with another summon. Some kind of farmable summon that'll just give me what I need. How often do they release Providence summons? Once a year. The last one was 000, so it's at the end of every year. Where did your roulette go? You got used to that? They're still doing free singles every day. Should be. That should be starting after this. But your roulette will return in March. Never got 000. Ah, rest in peace. I'm so glad that I managed to get 000. It makes your life in endgame raids so much easier. Randomly got 000 on the 200. Oh heck yeah! Are they good? Yeah. Super, super important for endgame raids. It amplifies your damage at max stats, and it can also cancel any cancelable omen one time. The second time you call it, it can also removes all buffs. First time you call it, it gives you Ogi reactivation. I thought it was average, so I didn't post. No. 000 is one of the meta summons. 000 is crazy, yeah. 000, Bubs, Belial, now Orologia, Lucifer and Bahamut. They're all really good summons. Oh, I just needed one more Sunstone to fully uncap my Bahamut. And since I have 4, then I technically have enough. But I don't really need it just yet, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you got Bahamut too, right, Whiskers? That's really good. The month was kind to me. You got Yatima summoned during roulette? Heck yeah. Only Providence you're missing is Orologia and Bahamut, and I at least have been managing fine without Bahamut, but definitely useful. That one I knew was good, and your 200 rolls was on a 1% rate. My 200 rolls started off surprisingly well. I was getting 1 SSR every 10 rolls. I got 2 in 1 at one point, which I was surprised by. And then I stopped getting it, and I got like maybe 2 more at the end, so I was happy. You have all the Twink Angels at least, nice. Every 10 roll. Maybe for the first 3 to 5? 3 to 4? 3 to 4 rolls. Which for a 3% banner, I was like, heck yeah, I'll take that. I don't think I got anything decent out of it. Oh no, I got Erica. You did get my son though. Jamil? You have Goblin Mage? Yeah, I haven't tried her out yet. Yeah, nice. I think I got him during Or maybe it was like it was a SSR ticket. But yeah, I got him a while back. I haven't been able to use him at all. I wish he was good. How's your water team? My water's super comfy now. I have Yatima. I have 2 copies of her weapons. I get to comfortably full auto Fa even faster. I was using it in Belial, but I think my light was safer. Goblin Mage and the New Old Man. Water was always your weakest, so you pretend it's not real. That's fine. There's always that one element that we hate. For me, it's wind, fire, and dirt. I technically have most of the weapons for fire, but can't really spare the bricks on it, so it's fine. Dark isn't real. When is dark gonna be a real element again? I miss 6. I hope the rebalance is really good so that I can just use 6 and everything again. I still use him in some things, just because. 2026 is their year. Dark had it good for a while. Watch 6 not have any changes. They said they were rebalancing all of them. It was a intensive rebalance. I hope so. I transcended Funf in the beginning. I haven't used Funf in years. I was thinking about doing Kataru's upgrades, but it's not really worth it right now. Esser? Yeah, I just recently transcended her too. I hope she gets good. Hello, Ride. As for recastable, I hope they lower the cooldown to 10 turns is a lot. Ten turns is forever. You can't cut it down? Wait. Zeke, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what else I really have to do before Guild Wars besides Hexa. Hey. We'll see. I hope I can... Well, I would like to figure out light solo so that we can get the crew more ultimas. And stuck sitting in the same position for 40 minutes. It's gonna hurt when I move. I hope you feel better soon. Is the pain getting better? It's been a few days now. I've been distracted lately for the past few days, intending to stream, and then I start chatting about Granblue in the Discord, and all of a sudden an hour's passed by. Teehee. So ooh, giving lectures in Discord, definitely not, but I'm appreciative though. I am happy to help. I've definitely been playing way more Granblue recently. Hopefully Fire Guild Wars is after April so you can finally participate. I imagine it would be during April, right? They don't have Guild Wars during March. It's probably not going to be next month. Probably. The possibility is still there. But otherwise, that'll be January. So, February, March, April. It'd be like over 3 months. That's a bit long between Guild Wars. Now you see why? See why what? Oh, now you see why I've been missing stream. Well, our stream schedule's been very sparse lately. I'm gonna try to fix that from Monday? No, I think Tuesday. Monday, tentatively, there will be a collab actually. So, no stream from me, but Monday I will probably be on Lance channel. Probably. Oh, I just saw your belly. Hold on, I'll get it in a second. On Lance, did you say? I think so, yes. Yeah, it'll be Lance. Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah, so go follow Lance, everybody. That is probably... If I am streaming, that's where I'll be. If otherwise, I will not be streaming that day. Also, oh shoot, I almost brought the wrong team. Hee. There we go. Also, Kim's debut is on Saturday, so we won't be streaming that day either. Go support Kim on her 3.0 debut. Can we call it the Jag collab? Well, it won't just be me and Lan. There will be other ID Lost members there too. If it's just me and Lan, you can call it a Jag collab. Sure, whatever. Oh, yeah. I'm sure Lan will have some kind of, or ID Lost will do some kind of announcement. It's not finalized yet, so I don't want to go into any details. Good morning, Connor. Hello. Hope you're doing well. We're vibing and chatting about Granblue and schedule things. Yeah. I went through my Steam library as well. There's a few one-off games we have. A few other ones that I wanted to try out. See how we feel about them. much shield. We've had such bad luck with the shields lately. I sit. I have not seen the new Woo update. Connor, make sure you don't move. No, Connor, stop. You're gonna heal the boss. You can fly. You can fly. You can fly. You can fly. Is it fun? Is the story good? I haven't really been, or I haven't been keeping up with any of the open world gotchas at all. I did see that they had an update. Are there raids I shouldn't leech? Yes, right now you don't have access to any of the raids you shouldn't leech, so you don't need to worry about it. Don't die in FIHL. Actually, it's okay to die in FIHL now. They upped the death count limit to 18. So, even if you die, it's probably fine. If 18 people or 18 characters are dying in FIHL, then I guess you have problems. But it's not 6 anymore, so no problem. No worries. Oh god, yeah. Some people either wouldn't know the raid mechanics or would just straight up sabotage your raid. Otherwise, you don't need to worry about leeching until rank 200. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I get sub HL solo down, then crew could leech that. Well, I mean, ideally, we'll all be strong enough that we can all do sub HL together and then carry the weak people, the weak members. You're leeching like a oh yeah, at your place currently, you're doing what you're supposed to, but you can leech pretty much everything until, I mean, if it's pubs, then you don't really want to leech sub AHL. Is there a way to test sub HL 10% burst? I can make a trial, try to solo it down to 10%, and you can try to kill it. you can, set up while as we go. I can't remember what element are you using? I think people stop before 50% and then they wait until 10 and then burst the rest of it. Or they stop before if they're ready then. If you gotta set up anything before your burst. And then you can test it like that. Not right now, just asking for future reference. Oh, okay. In the future, you can do a trial raid room and open it just to crew, and then or I guess somebody else could get it down to the 10. Maybe Grand Percy can do it too. I mean, you still need a decent grid. I don't know. Let's see. Fire. Hello, Portoxy. How are you? Your grid should be good enough. You said you're running an M2 grid? See, I don't do fire, so I don't know the setups. The only Magna setup they have for fire is a raid solo with Magna 3. And I'm not seeing any 10%. Come on, execute water. Yeah, you definitely don't need dragon weapon. Even I don't have dragon weapon because no hexa yet. No hexa rights. Execute. Dirt execute. Is hexa the last raid? No. Fa 0 is the current hardest raid. But I haven't done it yet because I'm missing just one little piece that I need. I could still technically do it without it, but I definitely can't solo it without it. At least not with my setup. Which sucks. Why wasn't I playing during the collab? Side games give me the collab summon. Hopefully during anniversary they'll add more collabs to side stories and then I can have rights. Am I planning to get the GVF plushie? No, I'm not. I know that side games changed the buying process. I think you can only do it with buy now or something. And there were problems with their middleman service not being able to purchase anything with limited stock or something like that. The buying process, yeah, from the Psy store. Good evening, Phantasmal. They changed it so you can't. They have all of the other middleman services blocked, but the only middleman service they allowed couldn't actually buy a lot of the stuff on the store. And I saw that going on my timeline. I've never bought from the Psy store though. I don't really plan on it, especially not right now. But no, I know they had I think they had Nahan and 6 plushies, or maybe that was before. As I'm reading it, they don't like money. Sad. I did look at the store though. Lots of Sanchan merch, of course. It would be nice to have like a shirt or something. I know they had some clothes. Really? Mm-hmm. But no, I think I have plenty of plushies already. I suppose there's no harm in trying out any kind of 10% bursts. I'll probably... no, I kind of want to test my Lucio setup first on my own before I do a crew trial again. Maybe tomorrow night or tonight. It's past midnight now. Oh, I just noticed that the Ura weapon has a face on it. I had no idea. I've never really looked at it before. I'm a fake light main. I was trying to buy a cosplay GBF store, but it's hard to find. I don't think the official store has any cosplay that I know of. In the West, I imagine Granblue isn't popular enough that it has a ton of cosplay outfits, but I'm not in the cosplay scene, so I wouldn't know. Jen knows I do? I know who you're trying to cosplay? Belial. Got it in one, right? Yes? Of course. Why wouldn't it be Belial? Belial hot? Yeah? Did you buy his new Daki? I hope it's not Belial Summer. And just get the straight up whatever scraps of clothing he has on the pillow cover. You could just cut up a pillow. Easy. You have to work out so much to pull off Belial. You can just get one of those fake ab things. Easy. Oh no, not the fake abs. Yeah. You've been working out for a year and a half? Easy then. Man, I was only working out like a month before I fell off. Just gotta get back on. It is a new year. Now's the perfect time. I think if it'll happen, when it happens, it'll probably be when my scale gets here. I see my weight. I freak out. I start exercising. I stop eating. You know how it is. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I most certainly could not stop eating. What is life without food? 2025 can be a health year. 2024, I was getting better about my health too. Toward the end, at least. The last few months. Since November. The last 2 months. It's getting better. 2024 was horrific real. Yeah, I bet. You said 18 months of the exams? Disgusting. Hmm. 2025. I really should exercise again. I got the eating better thing down. I think I need to drink more water. In fact, let me drink more water right now. Jesus himself, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Got the eating better thing down. I'm getting the dressing better thing down. I have so many clothes now that I have for donation. All of my hobo clothes. DJ Love, thank you for the posture check. Oh yeah, I gotta check my posture too. I gotta sit better. Socializing, if you count socializing with my niece and nephew who are children, one child and one baby, and my sister, yeah, sure. Those cute Japanese clothes stores are time sync. Oh my god, yeah. I spent at least an hour looking at those clothes links you sent me. But see, it's really easy not to get into new clothes stores if you get super obnoxious about it and you're like, oh, well, this is all made of polyester and I shouldn't be wearing plastic on my body all the time. But you still get to look at cute clothes. Listen, that's the strat. I'm not exactly known for my self-control. I know, this could be very shocking to some of you people. So, I need to find ways to make me not want things. It's an amazing strat, I know. You need to improve Granblue grids? Heck yeah, Connor. We're all gonna be so good during water. If you need any help, feel free to ask. We have the grids, the Team and Grids forum too. You can feel free to ask what you need help with. Also, you know, we didn't have all of these intensive grid guides and tutorials in English until maybe a couple years ago. So nice to have that now. It makes it so much more approachable. It would be fun trying Gen in 8-bit, trying Gen period. Wouldn't it be so fun? I'm so picturesque, right? I can be a model. I say that, but actually I am the least photogenic person on earth. In fact, Mr. Nephew, today I don't know why, he started taking pictures with his tablet thing, and so he came to my room, he knocked on my door, he's like, Auntie Jen. I was like, Is that my favorite nephew? It was. I opened my door, he shoves his tablet in my face, and he's like, say cheese. So I say cheese with the most dead look in my eye. And he takes a picture, and he tries to go to show it to his mom, but he can't find the picture. So I am so ugly and unphotogenic that pictures of me do not show up on your camera. You're talking about how it's finally sunny and you get hit with the heaviest rain in weeks. Aw, rest in peace. I hope the weather clears up. He had, Mr. Nephew took a picture for his school, and hold on. Give me a second. I'm not gonna show you a picture of my nephew, of course. Where is... Oh, right, that's this one. Sorry guys, I'm working with one hand here, holding my mic with the other. Here, hey, hold on. Can you please let me? Why don't they ever want to let me download things in PNG form? Disgusting. Pokemon camera, the SD card is already full. He actually asked me for a camera for his birthday, so I got him a little kid's camera. But he keeps asking me for other things, and I'm like, Mr. Nephew, you already told me what you wanted. Okay, wait, how do I do this again? You, and you, and you. Alright. So, he made this photo frame thing for school. And it has a little picture of him in it. Gotta get him a Polaroid. Yeah, it was like a kid's Polaroid kind of camera. That, and I had another toy thing for him too that I saved from Christmas, so that he would have... I already gave him like 3 to 4 things from Christmas, but I only had the one thing for his birthday, so I figured, may as well save it. But anyway, he had the photo that he brought home, this framed thing of him from school, except he looked like this. He looked like this in the photo. Like he was taking some kind of... like it was his jail picture. He was being arrested. It was a mugshot. It was a hacking mugshot. He was staring directly at the camera, not smiling, no emotion on his face at all. Just doing this. It's crazy. We're like, Mr. Nephew, why didn't you smile? We couldn't stop laughing. And we knew he was getting embarrassed, so we were trying to stop. But it's like, why? I don't understand. It's not like he's an unhappy kid, you know? He likes being at school. And even in our pictures, you know, we'll say cheese or whatever, he smiles in his pictures. He's unpredictable. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Mr. Nephew. What a cute kid. The teacher's like, is everything okay at home? Is everything alright? Yeah. Everything is fine at home. He's naughty, but he's so naughty. He he does kids things. He runs around, he throws things at the ground, and then he keeps running away. He's been a little bit better about Bibby lately. Sometimes Jensis or I will be busy with something, and Bibby starts crying, and then he runs over to cheer her up or to entertain her until we get there, all on his own without us asking him. I can't believe it. We're kind of worried about him lately because he was getting jealous. Thank you for the commentary, Whiskers. He'd be upset because Bibby had presents, and even though he had more presents than her, and then he'd want to play with her presents, but God forbid we let her play a little bit with his stuff, and he's like, oh, that's fine, typical kid things. But and it's a good sign that he's getting better, yeah. He's a good kid. He's just a little rascal. Watch this movie about a mother who gave her kid those hot water rubber bags. What? What is that? Hot water rubber bags? Hot water. Oh, you mean like the stuff that you use for like when you have a cold? When you're sick, yeah. What? Why? Was he a sick child? It's not like a whoopee cushion where you sit on it and it farts? Speaking of things smelling bad though, oh my god, guys, I don't know what it is. Even when I know he's brushed his teeth and he even has a little kid's mouthwash that he uses, Mr. Nephew's breath smells really, really bad. It's so bad, especially because he has no concept of personal space, and sometimes he'll get right up in my face and talk to me, and I'll be like, oh god, Mr. Nepheww. I'll kind of push him away a little bit, and I'll just be like, you gotta brush your teeth, your breath smells so bad. Does he eat a lot of sweets? I don't think it's the sweets in general. I think it's these popsicles we bought him that are making his breath smell so bad. Because it didn't start until then, but Jensen said that his breath was smelling like that even before, so I'm not sure. He brushes twice a day, yes. He brushes his teeth, he uses his mouthwash. And it won't even be that long after he'll breathe near me. I'll be like, oh my god, Mr. Nepheww. Floss? I don't know if he flosses his teeth. Not sure, actually. Maybe it's the floss. Maybe he needs to floss. You're right. He's also getting a little better about his fear of the dark. Today we were able to get him to go to the kitchen when the light was off. I mean, it's right next to the living room and that light is on, so it's not like he couldn't see anything. It's not that dark at all. But he did it, and Jensis turns to me and she's like, make sure you praise him when he comes back. And so he came back and we're like, oh, good job, Mr. Nepheww. Thank you for bringing us that water bottle. Positive reinforcement, guys. Eventually, he won't even remember being afraid of the dark. Oh, we also convinced him tentatively that he definitely wants to sleep in his own room. because he still sleeps with his mom and dad currently. But I was like, Mr. Nephew, don't you want your own bed when Bibby gets older? Like, are all four of you plus the dogs gonna be sleeping on the same bed? Don't you want your own bed? And then I can put the lava lamp back in your room. You can have your own night light. Genesis was like, yeah. We could decorate your room. You know, we're trying to gaslight him into wanting to sleep in his own room, even though he definitely doesn't like being on his own. By telling him all these things, and he was like, oh yeah, I want my lava lamp and a nightlight and all these decorations. Oh, okay, I want my own room. We've been here for a while. I feel like he's gonna change his mind when the time actually comes. But you know, we're taking it step by step. His room still doesn't have a bed though, because I think we bought it online and they just never sent it. So they got a refund. But they were saying, you know, oh, Mr. Nephew's birthday's coming up, so maybe for his birthday we'll get him his own bed. This sounds familiar. Isn't this what you do to us as well? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even a single clue. Gaslight me? I've never gaslit anyone in my life. Oh, at one point though, Jensis was telling me that the other night, while she was sleeping, she heard the baby start crying. She heard Bibby start crying. And she was just waking up. And then she heard a thump. and so she was like, oh God. She got up. She saw a shadow. She saw like a lump on the ground. She started freaking out. Started thinking that she was gonna have to go to the hospital. And then she runs over and she looks and she sees it's hecking Emmy. Emmy jumped down on the ground right after Bibby started crying. She thought that Bibby had fallen out of her crib. She was so mad. And of course, you know, I didn't witness any of this. I was just laughing at her story. Because as we all know, I've never dropped the baby. Never do such a thing. Would you want to live in Japan? Well, yeah. Japan's so walkable too, right? I mean, I guess it depends where you live, but all the cute clothes and all the good food. But I don't speak the language. I mean, I could go back and learn more. And then, you know, visiting family would be expensive. Not that I visit family anyway, you know, but still. I could speak and write fluently and earn the same, sure, you know. But still, Also, that'd be scary if I was just moving there on my own too. Terrifying, especially when I don't know the language. I've already forgotten like all of my kanji, like half my hiragana and katakana. I don't know anything. When I need to read the kanji on the raid messages, for the harder raids in Granblue, I have to take a screenshot and open up my Google Lens translate thing. I could try to remember what the kanji means, but you know, I'm so lazy. Anyway, but with Chinese, yeah, anytime I need to read something, it's in another language, it's so easy to just take out your phone and then open up Google Lens. Translates it right on the spot for you. So nice. Heck yeah, Como. Congratulations. Especially when natives start speaking Japanese at you because they think you're native too. Thankfully, I look kind of mixed. So I don't look like full-on Japanese. But now that I have my bangs cut, I look way more Asian now. Google Translate is wrong sometimes. It's right enough that I at least understand the gist of it, you know? It's not that it's great, but it's better than the alternative, which is not having it. Because it's kind of hard to figure out what a kanji means if you only have like, if you're reading it in real life, you can't exactly look it up like that. You're full Chinese, not Japanese. Ah, okay, I see. If I can't read what the raid message is saying, even with Google Translate, then I just don't join the raid. That's what if I join it, the raid fails because of me. Heck yeah, Como. If you just keep winning, you could get to infinity points. Hello, Jones. You're shaking? I hope you mean metaphorically speaking. Excited for me, said wow. I didn't realize the game was that good. I mean, it looked interesting. But so many people talking about it. It must be good. Kawas, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. As scary as PT? Really? You guys are really raising my expectations now. I hope you know that. I'm gonna hold you all accountable. Right now, I tentatively have it scheduled for Tuesday. So, I will maybe be playing that next week, Tuesday. Well, maybe not that scary, but it has the same vibe. Okay. They're adding a peaceful mode so it can be cozy. That's hilarious. Then it's just a straight up waifu game. Haven't seen any bots? Bots in what? It's not a waifu game? Well, it's supposed to be a horror game, right? It's not just a waifu game. I had hoped that you unlock waifu mode for beating it. That's so funny. That's like saying that, I hope after I beat Doki Doki Literature Club, they'll just have a version of the game that's just the dating sim part. That'd be amazing. Like a waifu game gone wrong. Yeah. Like they send a message, follow or something in chat. I wanted to stay with Monica. Monica's your waifu? Is she really? Good for you. I know it can make a game very successful. Add a cute girl. That's usually how these things work, yeah. DDLC was a dating sim to you? I mean, it technically is. A nice rotary. I haven't actually played DDLC myself, but you know, after you watch a playthrough, yeah. If you're not experiencing it for the first time, it wouldn't be that interesting as a playthrough. Ruined by the community because the community is bad, or ruined by the community because you got spoiled? 2017, I thought it was 2014. No, it's not that old. 2017, no, that's still older than I thought it was. I would have guessed more like 5-6 years old. 2017, oh man, that's almost a decade ago now. They literally can't stop spoiling. Yeah, I mean, with the kind of game it is, it's kind of hard, or rather, when that kind of game gets popular, people are eventually gonna be talking about it. Undertale, I feel, is far worse. It's only story. It's the only thing you can talk about. Yeah. Undertale is more intensive as far as the backseating goes. It's kind of hard to be a part of the Doki Doki Literature Club community without. It's a literature club. Talk about the books. You're joking, right? I'm gonna assume that you're joking. They don't mention a single book by name. Yeah, I think you're overestimating how long that game is. To Kill a Mockingbird was an amazing book. That has nothing to do with Doki Doki Literature Club. Why would Doki Doki Literature Club community talk about other books? Listen, I don't know, considering the type of game it is, I'm not sure what the community would talk about that doesn't have to do with what you're referring to. I mean, at that point, you kind of gotta mute it, you know? It's about literature, isn't it? It's really not. One girl reads manga, one reads fantasy novels. Honestly, I don't even remember that much. You're in the literature club? Name every book. Yeah. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm in the Hannibal fandom," and then getting upset when the fandom talks about spoilers or post spoilers. It's like an 8-year-old. What is that now? 8-year-old game. The community's gonna talk about spoilers. Especially considering how popular it is. You just gotta mute it. Or, you know, simply leave social media. Who needs social media anymore, right, guys? I open Instagram just to look for Animal Crossing paths, and that's it. A girl doesn't read smut unrealistic. Well, I can't tell you whether or not, because that'd be spoilers, Kuma. You check Blue Sky 3 times a day. I have Blue Sky open only to post stream stuff. I still use Twitter. Well, use quote unquote. I still look at Twitter more. John, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're getting old, guys. Or even aging out of social media. Some of us. Still haven't started reeling. I even forgot about Blue Sky. I still read Twitter like newspaper. I'm not really using Twitter. I'm definitely not using Twitter as much these days. Certainly not VTuber Twitter. When was the last time I really posted anything there? You want to get younger? Help? Don't ask me. I certainly don't know. The only social media I've been using lately is LinkedIn. It's so weird to me how LinkedIn is a social media. I open the app and I see like Facebook posts. I'm very confused. I'm like, I'm just here to look for a job. Isn't LinkedIn a dating site? What? It's a job site. It's for work. Maybe if your work is dating. It could be. I wouldn't advise it, but it could be. You thought so too? Man, how many of you guys out there have been using LinkedIn as a dating site? Farmers only and Christian mingle. Are those still a thing? I guess it must be, huh? Some dating sims take place at a job, no? Kuma, what is this? What is this obsession with dating sims? I don't think it's healthy. Are you okay? You don't have to be lonely at farmersonline.com. Do you have to be a farmer to join farmersonline.com? Or do you only have to want to date a farmer? Is farmersonline.com, is that for like the trad wife aspirers? The cheating one? What? There's a cheating dating app? That's insane. No way. Dating sims are great. I need another good dating sim to come out. Like a real otome. Ashley Madison. Hey, why do you guys know this name? I think it's shut down for like, cause people weren't using it, or I mean, would that be illegal? Would it be illegal to make a dating site for people who want to cheat on their partners? The cheating one got its users' info exposed. Well, I don't want to say deserved. There was a data breach, so it was on the news. That's hilarious. No offense. I mean, dang, so now these people can find out that their spouses were cheating on them. Imagine. Theo, I didn't want this to be the way you found out. Of all the dating sites, it had to be the affair one. I mean, if it happened to any dating site, I'd say it should happen to the affair one. Okay, guys. I mean, I should go to sleep. I should fix my sleep schedule. What's the best dating sim visual novel? Collar X Malice. Not even a question. Collar X Malice is one of our most memorable playthroughs for those who are here long enough. For sure. I mean, it was so long ago. That was like what? 3 years ago at this point? Collar X Malice? Yeah. You remember that? Oh, were you there for Collar X Malice, Kuma? Never mind. It was before, like, pretty much everybody here is before all of your time. think only Mr. Kanungus remembers. Only the OGs know, yeah. That playthrough was crazy. Memory wipe and go again. I wish. Replay it. I did. But it's not the same when you replay it because it's a visual novel. You already know everything that happens. Collab with ID Lost. Yeah, they didn't. They hadn't read it before. Clearly, they just need to release a third one. Man. The first one, the second one. I'm not gonna talk about any spoilers, but I was so upset. We need a new dating sim game to play. Unfortunately, visual novels don't really make good stream games. You know? Understandably, I get it. You're coming in the middle of stream, you don't know what the heck's going on. $2011? That's so long ago. Devastating. It's okay. One day there has to be another really good visual novel. I'll hold chat at gunpoint to watch it. But I mean, it'd be an otome. I wouldn't play a regular dating sim, you know, catered to guys. That isn't a one-off or shorter game. I'm just not the target market. Obviously. As I am a girl. Visual novels are tough. They have to hit for the community too, otherwise it's just an audiobook. Yeah. I've been struggling with figuring out some game choices. Straddling the line between things I wanted to play but wouldn't be interesting to watch. Difficult. Great Ace Attorney was special because everyone was invested. Yeah. Great Ace Attorney was another good one, but it was another great one. Great Ace Attorney and Collar X Malice. It's a hard line, yeah. So hopefully, after our break, it will be good to ease our way back into stream schedules, but we'll see. Hello, Kimushi. Too bad Miside doesn't have an otome version. Miside? Let me see. see. Who was it made by? Oh, it is an indie game. I see. So many of the things that are popular in the West or in English speaking communities are not gonna be Otome games, so it's difficult. We'll figure something out. It's okay. Okay, alright. Dang, Mio. Took it that hard, huh? I get it. Rest in peace, Whiskers. Alright. Dang, has it been 90 seconds already? Okay. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. It is getting a little late. I wanted to stream earlier, but once again, I got distracted by Granblue, and an hour passed. But hopefully we can keep pushing our stream start times a little bit earlier, so we don't keep hacking up my sleep schedule. Gonna revive Ashley Madison just for that. Is there a reason it's called Ashley Madison? Was Ashley Madison the person that made it? Or was the person that made it was like, I'm gonna cheat on my wife whose name is Ashley Madison, and I'm gonna name this dating site after her. I really want to know the story. She was the first person who ever cheated in the whole world. All Ashleys cheat then. Are you saying this from personal experience? Ashley was who I was cheating on Madison with. Wow. You think I have game enough to be in 2 relationships, let alone 1? That's so funny. Next time come up with a more believable joke. Okay. Sleep time. You all hooked up with Ashley? This is some interesting stream lore that I'm learning today. I'm scared and afraid. Alright. What are we doing tonight? I'm not sure. Our schedule won't kick in until Monday. So there might be a stream tonight. There might not. We shall see. We're probably going to do karaoke sometime, maybe about 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm not sure yet. We might have a few different themed karaokes. I had a few ideas. I know we could do Disney, we could do anime, we could do older songs, karaoke. Yeah, probably. So we'll see. I don't know if we should do another one where I sing songs that you guys suggest that I don't know. I don't know if we want to do another one of that just yet. Songs from old Disney animations, Disney classics, Mulan, Lion King, stuff like that. Who knows? I know many of the older Disney songs, so we'll see. K-pop, I don't know K-pop. Definitely could not do K-pop. Alright. Mio got you. Well, that's what you get for cheating. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night. How do we feel about this mic? I think we should probably go back to the 3DO, huh? I like it, but I think 3DO is probably better. Good night, good night, good night.